And so it is clear that the only way we can prevent further conflict is to ensure that there are the fewest states possible, for then we drive the price of war so high that no nation would ever dare pay it. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Victoria 2. What a glorious day it is for my great Balmurne Empire. With our new India and Chinese allies. And things are back where they belong. And, people have been put in their place, if you get what I mean. Sino-Siberia back being a satellite. Well, Dominion, since they're on another continent. Everyone's on a different continent compared to me, though. Because I am Africa. Hey. Yeah, my capital is... I own all of Africa. No questions are to be asked. And of course, Kwazimistan, the communists finally managed to gain control of the government and actually keep control of the country. It only took, 2 decades? Something like that. Close to. This long civil war that finally came to a close. And for some reason I believe a Comintern-style government would be far less picky than the European Union of, modern day. Really would be. Poor Turkey. Turkey cannot enter European Union. But, fun fact, now that the entire sphere of Sino-Siberia was completely consumed by either India or China, or by Sino-Siberia itself, who's also lost all their prestige and fallen off the Great Power List. Let's have a look at the Great Power List. Hell, let's just have a look at the list in general. 15. That's right. There are only 15 countries left. Me, Rome, Croatia. That's 3. Addis Gondor, Addis Alexandria. That's 5. That's 6. That's 7. 7 out of the 15 countries are mine. Oh yeah, Teresa. Shoot, 8 out of the 15 countries. 8. Over half the countries in the world are spawned off because of me. Ain't it great? Anyway. Yeah, there we go. Now things have actually started. Oh wow, Addis Alexandria managed to climb higher than Sino-Siberia. Poor guys. They're fallen. They're fallen far. But yeah, the Great War has... Okay, 2 non-existent countries are trying to forge Casus Belli on each other. Good work. Keep it up. And Japan's navy. There are pieces left over that will disappear in the coming months. That's perfectly normal, don't worry. I do not like jingoism. Speaking of which, I'm going to get social alienation now, because education efficiency. Also consciousness. 2 things I do enjoy. Well, we can tell hey, we finally got literate NCOs. Now we can stop pulling NCOs from the 0.7% of my population that isn't literate. So we're at 66% here, eh? That's 80, 25, yeah. Alright. Come on, you stupid upper house. 43%. This is going to become a full-blown rebellion if I can't pass this godforsaken reform. And the problem is, as I've passed off the last of the social reforms, the need for socialism as a whole has greatly decreased from 50% of my nation. Yeah, just keeps climbing. It's going to hit 70% radicalism. Then maybe, just a theory, if this hits 70% radicalism, does that make conservatives or protectionism? Yeah, protectionism. Alright, so we got 70% radicalism. Does that make the sort of 60%? No, it does not. Darn, alright. Come on. At this rate, it's going to be over. I'm kind of hoping that, you know, just a little more, we can get through it, and... Aw, you've got to be kidding me. Is that what I read? Yeah, 49.85% of the upper house. I've come within 0.15%. Oh, wow, I've got a huge profit. Well, when I have a huge profit like this, I suppose the only logical thing to do... 8... I think we can do 8%, yeah. Maybe, no, I think 9% will have to. Yeah, 9%, alright, 9%. Effective tax of 5.31%. Youch, that's pretty good, ain't it? Only losing 5% of your income to taxes, and yet somehow still managing to maintain all this. Wow. 1,003 possible brigades. Lovely. And that would be Brad. Brad wants me to play EU3 with him and Caden. But I have to finish recording this first, so, you know, screw him. Alright, yeah, I don't suppose you're gonna get enough for a little more of that. I mean, I hope it might just be possible that... Well, let's see what the upper house rework is going to be. Aristocrats, capitalists. Well, 19% fascist and 18% reactionary. Yeah, that's good. I don't know if we'll actually be able to pass the reform. That's worrying. No, we don't need state capitalism. I am now worried that I will not be able to pass this reform. As in, they will go completely radical. Also, I need to do something about this fascism thing. Now. Yeah, alright. Means we need 2 more, I would think. Conservatives have to have a 90% yes vote in order for something like that to pass. Lovely. It is going to be, I think, getting it so close it's not even funny. So whatever happened to those guys I put on that boat? Oh, I never put them on this boat. Well, alright. All aboard! And apparently you couldn't be selected for some reason. Oh no, that's because there's only 30. Well, alright, either way. Let's bring them on home. You know, we still don't bloody well have tanks. The hell's taking so long with that? Really starting to get annoying. Of course we'll attend the Olympic Games. And Rome is now tampering in my sphere of influence. Lovely. Really, Rome? Stay the out, you cheap zip. Ban embassy, Rome. Proceed. There we go. Now I have to do stuff related to the UESR, who are currently friendly. Shit. Well, that's gonna be a bit of a problem. I have to compete with them for Teresa. Oh yeah, that's finished social alienation. Alright. Yeah, okay. 19.2. %48% of the upper house votes yes. Oh man, this is going to come down to the freaking wire. Because once that hits 100 radical or 99.5 radicalism or something, I'm just going to have to shut it down. Because that is literally 25 million rebels. And the last thing I need is one of those coming along. Maybe I'll get lucky. Maybe I'll get an event that increases liberal or socialist in the upper house. Because that'll reduce the, I think we need a slight tax increase. Yeah, there you go. My god. National radio networks. Great. Fine time to lose my suppression efficiency. 92 points. It's not going to be much longer that I can wait. I'm waiting for that freaking gable to appear. The upper house is finally willing to give in. Just, come on. What does it take? Seriously, I've ended up with like the most reactionary upper house possible. This is not good. I really need to get off of this though. Put the merchant faction back in power. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh, sweet. Sweet, yes. Just barely, but we did it. There you go. We done diddly done it. We got that final reform passed. Now, the need for socialism is pretty much now gone, so we won't see much socialist activity anymore. But yes, it is very nice now just to see absolutely no movements. No, it's so insignificant I don't give a shit, but yeah, that's just the most beautiful thing ever. Finally got that reform through. Means a lot to me. Alright, so who's still in Asia? You. You know what, I'm not gonna bring the rest, I'm not even gonna bother ferrying the rest of them home. So I'm gonna take a page out of America's tactical book. Which is that it's really a lot easier to just bring the men home and leave a ridiculous amount of arms that other people can totally jack from, you know, your soldiers. Also, India is apparently no longer my ally. Worrying, but oh well. Well, to be on the safe side, I could also ban. Yeah, I'm gonna... just to make sure. In-sphere opinion of them. Is that so? I am disappointed. Have to remove them from the sphere then. Now even the US is getting in on this, really? It's never worth it, I suppose. And... yeah. Grr. Oh, hey, what do you know? They stopped. How useful. Gonna give me a minute to catch up. Oh yes, I also need to start that. What do I want? What do I want? That's just a pile of prestige, not really needed. Another national focus would be nice. Bring in mass politics and finish that off. Excellent. Haven't played the diplomacy game in a little while, I'm afraid. I'm just not even going to touch... Everybody and their grandmother seems to want Sino-Siberia in their sphere of influence. It's not worth it for me to try. Yeah, all their points are now being spent on Sino-Siberia in that race. It's not worth it for me to even try and get in there. I can instead spend my points wisely, hitting here. Very good wisdom. Italian Red Guards, nothing major. Perfect. Yes, well. I would say this is going quite well. Anyway, just to double check here. Okay, let's see how the aristocrats are feeling. They're feeling pretty fascist. Tell you that much. Still not 20% though, thankfully. I need to think. I've got to figure out a way of getting rid of them. Speaking of which, aren't I... am I not justifying a war? Or did I do that or did I finish justifying a war a while ago? Yeah, alright, I've got a possibility to acquire a state on them. Berjand or Persian Singapore. You guys don't have anything in Singapore, do you? I'm fairly certain you don't. Yeah, I was fairly certain you didn't. Alright, carry on. Carry on. One troop there. Move into position to declare war first. And go to diplomacy. Let's see. No, can't justify a war. Oh, I'm in truce with them, apparently. Alright, carry on. It's a fair enough reason. You guys appear to be doing okay. Wow. I checked. They've got like 100 soldiers on this island. Really? Friggin' Greek nationalists. God, I can't wait till Arts Science 3 when those cores finally dissipate. They've been there ever since the start of EU3 when I was experimenting around with some stuff. Never did get rid of them. Ah, boy. I really am starting to worry, though. Acquire Berjand. Proceed. Wonder, do they have gas power? Or, well, not gas power, gas attack? You can check. Country is at war, they do not have gas attack capacity. Then they shall die. China, model colony. Good to know. Good to know. Couple of battles, and 19.27. We're cutting it close. I really want to keep that under, you know, the whole 10%, or not 10%, 20%. Ugh. Because that's gonna, because if I keep it under 20%, some nasty events won't fire. Alright. Well, with this simple little invasion of Armenia, I wonder. I can totally add Wargle now. Can I, No, I cannot. Alright. I am sad to say that I can't annex them, but I'm fairly certain if I take out, you know, Berjand, leaving them only with Pharaoh, which is an Indian core, it would be literally just a matter of time before Persia decides to reclaim their core, as it were. Either way, I would like to thank you all for watching. Mass Politics finished. So thank you all for watching. As always, this is Calvin, signing off.